Can a payroll company be used to pay independent contractors as well? What about the owners if they're not W-2 employees? The answer is yes, and if you need that and your payroll company won't do it, get another payroll company. Plenty of payroll companies should be able to do that, and they should really be able to quickly wrap their heads around the fact that neither independent contractors nor owners, if they're not W-2 owners, require withholdings or matching payroll taxes or unemployment compensation or FUTA, SUTA, all of that good stuff. They do not apply to independent contractors. I've seen one of the payroll companies that I've seen has this feature which I feel is so annoying, because a lot of people watching this video are keenly aware of the financial importance of knowing the difference between an employee and an independent contractor. You shouldn't say hire contractor, you should say engage the services of. You shouldn't control their hours if they're an independent contractor. And even the way you talk about it is important. And one of the payroll companies that I've seen will not distinguish their language. They get the money right, which is the most important thing, obviously. But they won't distinguish their language between an employee and an independent contractor. And it makes me nervous. Like, are you going to try to file W-2s for these independent contractors? No, they're 1099s. But it makes me so nervous that they don't even use it in their service. They don't even treat them with separate language. So just make sure that the 1099, the independent contractors, no taxes are taken out. And also get clear with your payroll company if you want them to file your 1099. Some will, some won't. Some will, but it's more expensive than an app like Track 1099. I'm going to write that down in case anybody wants to know. Track 1099. Really great 1099 preparation software or an app. And yeah, great follow-up question, Michelle. The payroll company, plenty of payroll companies who pay independent contractors can indeed issue the 1099, but get clear on them if they are or if they're not, and get clear on that from the beginning, and get clear on what their fee is, because Track 1099 is super easy to use and it's dirt cheap. So if you want the payroll company to handle it, and if their pricing is competitive and their reliability is solid, then yeah, they have the information anyway. But if you want to see if you can, right? I'm glad you love Track 1099. If you want to do it yourself, or if you know an accountant, a bookkeeper, or a virtual assistant who can prepare your 1099s for you a lot less expensively, but again, really, if they're solid with the information, you can get those numbers from your payroll company, but just not have your payroll company prepare the 1099 missed information return. So great question. And similarly, if anybody's saying, hey, how can an owner not be a W-2 employee? If your organization is a sole proprietorship, you don't have to be a W-2 employee. If your organization is a single member LLC or a multi-member LLC or partnership, the owners are not W-2 employees. In fact, if the owners of any of those organizations do get a W-2, wow, you can get into a lot of financial complications and havoc with the IRS. It's only if you're the owner of an S corporation or a C corporation that you should be getting a W-2. So just make sure that your payroll company is very clear. I don't need a W-2. I just want to go put everything through your company because you're handling everything else so great, or we're onboarding for the first time. We want everything in one place. Or I want direct deposit, whatever it is. Your payroll company should be able to do that. So go ahead and ask those questions. Don't be afraid to ask about their fee structure. I'm sure they'll be happy to tell you what they're going to charge you. And if they're not going to tell you what they're going to charge you for these, that's just weird, and start making this funny face and start shopping around.